Check out this crazy roach. You damn roach. Oh, it ran. It's a roach. Roach baseball.
Where was that?
It's in the bush here. Okay guys, my tool here came. This is so I can remove the oil filter, and this was made by Motion Pro. If you check the description of all of my videos, I try to leave a link to where you can find all of these the tools that I have. I had to also borrow this thing right here from my friend so I can get better leverage on unscrewing this oil filter. Gonna attach it like that. And another thing I have to do, I gotta wedge a penny right into the gears here so that it doesn't move when I turn it. And check it out, it bent the pennies. Pretty gnarly. You know, I'm gonna try to put some nickels in there, see if it does a better job. See, I put it right in between the gears, stop it from moving. Okay, let's do this. Put this in here. See if we can crack this thing. Oh, I got it. Oh, come on, baby. I tried to do this earlier with some pliers and it couldn't get it. So, and I tried with my little ratchet here. It just doesn't have enough leverage. So this thing definitely helped. Props to my friend for letting me borrow it. So I didn't want to go out and buy this thing. Alright, I got it loose enough to use the ratchet now. Here it is. Stupid little oil filter nut. That's pretty difficult to take off. See how it fits in there? So that's how it looks like. Yeah, this thing is from Motion Pro. It's pretty sturdy. Fits in it perfect. So let's take this thing off. And I have no idea how I'm gonna bend it back when I put it back in, to bend those tabs back up. So that's something I'm gonna have to figure out. Let's clean this thing out. It's super dirty. So here's the tab that was inside. See how it looks like? And it had this ring back there too. So it went like that. So I think using nickels in the gear worked better than pennies. Now let's take this thing out. Dark and light. I'm gonna remember that to so I know which way to put it back in. Probably doesn't matter. But that's the dark side right here. It's gonna go in that way. Okay, let's take this thing off. Oh yeah, looks pretty good. And finally, here it is. Okay, this is a 10mm. Let's pop this out. Shit. What the heck just snapped? Booyah. Okay, I need to remember how this is gonna go back in, so let's take a good look. This is how the spring goes back in. So that goes right there. And then it puts pressure on this right here. So it goes in like that. And it's always good to take a photo so you can have it for reference. So let's do that. A couple of angles. Okay, so what it looks like is I just gotta pull this down and then this whole rod comes out, but I gotta cut it from the other side first. I'm gonna use this Dremel right here. I only have one really good blade. Here's the blade. It's for a premium metal wheel. And I put this blanket here to catch all of the metal shavings that's gonna chip off. And I also have on some protective gear. I took this off so I can have more room. We cut it up pretty good. Alright, I think it's loose enough. Break this thing off. Look at all these metal shavings. Crazy. Just that piece. Well, I'm gonna have to shave this shit off like this now so I can get this whole thing off. Let's see how it goes. Alright, check it out. I think it's loose enough. Yeah. Cut that whole thing off. Pretty good. So this should just slip through now. Alright, now this better come off. Oh snap. Voila. There it is. Took all that work. And that's a wrap. The one on top is the old, and this bottom one is the new one. It's pretty close. Same thing. The one on top is the old, bottom's the new one. But this old spring works a lot better, so I think I'm gonna take that spring and put on this the new one here. This new one is a little bit more loose. Okay, so let's pop this baby through. And then I think this goes in here, like that. It snaps down. Oh yeah, we're back in business, boys. Go like that. Alright, this was a really tight fitting for this. I had to like hammer this in a lot. It's starting to come through, but it's not all the way. But I feel like it's pretty tight. So I'm just gonna put on the screw. It should be good. Okay, let's put these back on. Let's put this first. Like that. Put this on. Come on, buddy. And we have this piece. Goes down there like that. This is gonna be a bitch to put back on. Oh crap. So I think that's it for this video. I gotta figure out how to put this back on, the oil filter. I gotta bend the tabs back out. So I gotta put this nut back in and then bend the tabs out. And I gotta see how to do that. Alright guys, we're getting there. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.